Should you invest in prismatic mini tin displays? So I'm gonna go do some of the data on mini tin displays. There's not a ton out there, but I'm just gonna give you some perspective and to see if they're worth buying. Of course, the obvious decision is that if you can get prismatic at MSRP, always buy it because that's always a win. It's only usually a double. But aside from that, like how have mini tins done in the past? So I took some data, and what I did is I took eBay data this time because there's not a lot of sales data for some of these mini tins. Like even the 151 displays, like they only sell so frequently. So I just wanted. So what I basically did was that I went to sold listings for the sets that have mini tins with just one pack in them, like one set. Like there's some mini tins that have variety packs in them. It's hard to compare apples to, so I just ignored those. So I looked at like 151. I looked at celebrations. This is what it looks like. There's Pokemon Go. There's Crown Zenith, and etc. I just use this list on TCG Player to get the list. So like if you look over here, it tells you which ones are actually um, have stats versus miscellaneous procs. So this Paldea Friends I didn't look at. Miscellaneous Sinnoh Star I didn't look at. Um, Celebrations I looked at. Okay. So when I look at the data, this is what I did. I put the sets, and I put approximately what I saw as the low price for the tin display, and I saw as the high price. And then they each have, all the tin displays have 8 mini tins, so that's 16 packs, so you just divide by 16 just to get the low pack price and the high pack price. Then I took the market price based on TCG Player, just the loose pack price, and I did some subtraction. So I took the low pack price estimate for the mini tins, subtract the market price, did the same thing with high pack price, subtract, and then you get this. So, and then I sorted the table by okay, which one gives you the highest appreciation of the packs, basically. Like assuming everything was like MSRP. Um, of course, mini tins cost a little more than loose packs, but just bear with me. So the things that give you the best returns are unsurprisingly the best sets. So there's kind of a clear difference between the ones in yellow and the last three. Celebrations is kind of middle ground, but these four top sets are loved sets. Everyone knows that there's good sets. Crown Zenith, Palladium Fates, 151 Prismatic. They're also relatively recent sets. I put the release dates here. Um, no, it's 2023, 2024, 2025, 2023, 2025 versus um, Get Celebrations to Shine for 2021 and Pokemon Go 2022. And the Shroud Fable, like, you know, it's hyped right now, but no one thinks that a Shroud Fable is as good as these top sets over here, even if they are saying that it's undervalued. Okay, so what am I seeing so far? Well, you do get quite a bit of appreciation. Even Prismatic is a little more volatile right now because it just came out, so we're not really sure how it will go after reprints and stuff. But yeah, we're seeing quite a bit of difference for these top sets. Like $4 more per pack. If I were to um, equals that times 16, and then equals that times 16. Okay, so this is basically your profit. This is how much more the tins are worth. Um, I'll just write profit low, profit high. So if you bought like a single display, this is how much more it's worth than the loose packs. So it's a good amount of like appreciation. Um, like the prismatic tins are currently worth like $60 more just for having the displays, and I'm talking about like the full displays, not just the loose ones. Um, and yeah, so it's okay. But okay, so here are some caveats. So this analysis is limited. I think that you can see here that if you choose one of the best sets, you'll be safe. Like you won't like necessarily lose money. Except maybe celebrations. Celebrations, there's a low price. You see, if you sell at the low price, you'll actually have negative return. It's not that much, but you'll have like negative return to some extent. Um, but yeah, you'll see that if you choose a good set, pretty much no matter what, if you invest in a good set, you'll do well. Versus a bad set, Like Pokemon Go, like they're raising up in price, but they're still kind of like flailing a little bit. But even on the high side, you can still make a profit. Okay, I'm gonna do a caveat though. So I took this data the other day for a celebrations video, and um, so what I did in this analysis is that I use the market pack price, but the loose pack price is usually about the lowest price you can get for pack. But in this spreadsheet for celebrations, I took the data for pretty much all the products that I could see on TCG Player, and I took the prices. So when I do this analysis, I see that price per pack for the main tin display, I saw that it was actually undervalued. Like compared to the loose pack, um, it was around the same price, but there were other things that were like appreciated more, like over here at the UPC, this V Memories box, this Prime Collection, which are all rare things. But everything else, it's comparable to the mini tins, to be honest. Um, there's some there's some caveats with pack price, but I think that kind of shows that like mini tins will sometimes be kind of as good as some of the other things. So it's kind of safe in that sense. If it's a good set, it'll be at least as safe. But it doesn't seem to necessarily be one of the best investments for all the products. Um, okay, next. So here's more heuristic analysis. Heuristic analysis is honestly, if you look at the artwork, I feel like this is probably because I think the mini tins are made for kids. Um, the mini tins are suited for kids because like you see the mini tin at the store, you don't want to spend a ton of money. It's 2 packs, and the kid's like, "Ooh, I'd like the tin." But honestly, the designs of these tins are a little they're a little too kiddish for me. Um, like even if 151 has like good chase cards, like you'd want to see like the best arts right, Charizard or whatever. It just looks a little too kiddie. Um, if you compare that to like some of the other 151 artwork, let's see, 151 and then sealed products. So like like the pack has like this Mew which looks nice, and then in small has like all the little Pokemon. Like this is like a nice artwork. Um, some of these collection boxes, like they do well. They still do the 151, and it's like there's only like a few Pokemon. So if you like the Pokemon, it just looks kind of nice overall. Same thing with the Zapdos box. Like the ETB looks clean. It's nice, simplistic Snorlax, and then the 151 Pokemon backgrounds. Um, and then versus like even though like Dragonite's really loves, like it just looks a little. I don't like the coloring. The coloring in the background is kind of off. Like even if it was just a basic, cool looking background and like Dragonite, I think that would look better. And also you just get Pokemon that you don't really want. Um, but like 151 has that like 151 background, so let's see what else can I choose. Let's see if Crown Zenith. So like Crown Zenith has like this kind of artwork. It's not for everyone, but like it looks all right. Um, and then like Prismatic did a great job. With the packs, see, it has like the EVs. It looks like nice. Even if people don't like the crowns, it does. The artwork does look nice. The ETBs look decent. So yeah, I'm a little bit not a fan of the artwork. I think for the prismatic mates in particular though, unless they reprint them to the ground, it's just that it's like the perfect number since there's 8 mini tins. You kind of are hoping that you get like all 8 evolutions. I don't know if that's like guaranteed though, but I think in particular Prismatic will be special because of that, and because it's gonna be like one of the greatest sets of the Scarlet Violet era. So it has for it. It's a great set. As Eeveelutions are like again, it still looks kind of kitty to me. Like it's just like bright. I don't even know like pastel colors or something. I'm just not really a fan of those. And then as far as like how often these will sell in the future. Like I don't think they'll necessarily sell a lot in the future. Some of the graphs for mini tins are very sparse, so it's not very liquid. so it's not always the best investment for that either. People, and then one important thing. So like, what are the popular items nowadays? So booster boxes have always been very popular, especially since that's not a thing. So I'll ignore that. Um, Pokestone ETBs, those are very popular, and those are great investments, like especially at MSRP because of the stamp promo, but also because there's a natural there's a natural mechanism to decrease supply. People are going to want to buy the ETBs, and some people are going to buy them to open them to try and get to try and get like a PSA 10 of the stamp promo. So there's like incentive to open it. Um, like Prismatic has this other like high profile item, the surprise box, which was released recently, and the main downside of it is that the promo cards aren't that great. Like they don't look that great. Like I think if they looked really good, these would be like flying off the shelves. I mean they already are, but like even more. But the thing about these is that there's some incentive to open these too because there's two things. You want the card because you kind of want the promo, at least to some extent, or you want to like test your luck, and then also like because like people are trying to like literally get all the Eeveelutions, they might open most of these to try to luck to get the Umbreon, and that will also decrease supply. Mini tins, like you don't, no one buys these to open them really. Um, like sure some people do, but like the whole point is to keep it as a display case. So it's sort of like it's sitting in your warehouse or investment or whatever thing, even if you're a long term investor for years. And that's what I don't like about the mini tins. Like there's not really incentive to open them, unless the loose tins had some value. Like let's say the Umbreon tin had insane value, but I don't know. Like it's kind of clunky. Um, you don't want to get damaged. Like I'm a little iffy on the whole mini tin thing, and like yeah, so that's kind of reflective on it. It's not you won't necessarily lose money if you choose a good set, and Prismatic has that specialty with the EVs, but the artwork could just be better, and if only there was an incentive for people to open them more, it would also be better. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Thanks guys, bye.